Hey there guys, this is Skylar with my saxophone teaching week 5. In this lesson we're going to be going over the right hand down as well as the articulated G sharp. Both concepts incorporate keeping some fingers down for notes that traditionally wouldn't have you wouldn't keep fingers down. So let's start with right hand down, this concept. So basically, what this means is when you're playing a piece of music, you keep your right hand down while you play, switching between notes, so it becomes easier to play certain passages. For example, let's say I was going to, let's say I was going to go from E near the top of the staff to C right below that. How would that go? Well, you would play it E, C, E, C. Now, when you play that, your fingers have to jump around a lot. You have to put almost all your fingers down to get to E, lift almost all of them up to C, and do the same exact thing. Now, going at a slow tempo is okay, but when you start to speed up and practice pieces at faster tempos, that can be really difficult to do. And you kind of get like a ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So the way to fix this is to keep our right hand down. So for this specific situation, we can keep 1 and 2 on our right hand down. When put with our left hand, makes an E. And we can keep that down while we go to C. We don't have to lift it up like with everything else. Just E to C, E to C, E to C. And this creates less moving parts, so you can play passages faster. The right hand down does affect pitch when you go lower, but for notes like the C and C sharp, when you leave the right hand down, it doesn't affect the pitch. So that is fair game. Another concept that has to do with this is the articulated G. So let's say you're playing a passage and you have G sharp to F sharp at the top of the staff. When you're playing this, it could be a little bit difficult because one, you're relying on your pinky, which isn't the strongest of your fingers, correlating and moving right in time with your F sharp finger. Dum bum 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 bum. It's a little bit difficult. Maybe at slower tempos it's okay, but when you go faster it gets difficult. So just like with the right hand down, with this one you can keep the G sharp key down while you play this. So example, instead of going F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, we can just keep the G sharp key down and go F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp. And it doesn't affect the pitch. Versus so it sounds just the same. One moment. Okay, sorry, I had to check my notes. So for that part right there, for the articulated G sharp, that works for everything below G sharp in the second register. For example, if I want to go from D to G sharp, instead of going D, G sharp, D, G sharp, D, G sharp, I could just go keep the G sharp key down and go without moving the G sharp key. It would sound like this. And it works for all those notes. So I could play a passage something like this. all while keeping my G sharp key down. So that's definitely helpful for certain techniques. So all right, we worked on right hand down and articulated G. I will see you guys next week.